Can you find the mistake in the sentence? Weil ich die Prüfung nicht bestanden habe, muss ich eine bessere Strategie planen. Because I didn't pass the exam, I have to plan a better strategy. The word weil means because in English, but in German we have two words, namely denn and weil. So which one should we choose? Well, it depends on the position of the verb. The verb of the first part of the sentence is habe, and habe is placed at the end of the sentence. Hence, we have to choose weil as our conjunction. Then cannot be used in a sentence. You can still use then if the verb is in the second position. So if habe is here, then it's okay to use then. So option A is correct. Next, the noun Prüfung is feminine, singular, and in the accusative case. The definite article in front of it must sync with the noun coming. And since it is in the nominative case die, and in the accusative, it will stay die. So B is also correct here. Now we see the construction of verstanden habe, and as we can see, it is in the perfect tense. So we must have the right Partizip 2. Verstanden is from the verb bestehen, means to pass, and the verb is followed by the prefix be, which is inseparable. So we don't need to add an extra ge in the beginning nor in the middle of the verb. Moreover, the verb stehen is irregular or unregelmäßig, and the Partizip 2 of the verb stehen is gestanden. So if our verb is bestehen, the Partizip 2 would be bestanden, which is the correct form here in option C. Now for option D, we want to see the whole sentence. The first part of the sentence here is a subordinate clause, Nebensatz, whereas the second part of the sentence is the main clause, or Hauptsatz. Since it starts with a subordinate clause, the verb must be in the first place in the main clause. And it is right here, the verb muss is in the first position. Now we have to check whether the conjugation of the verb is right or not. We have the subject ich, which is in the first person singular, and we want to conjugate the verb müssen in presence, so it must be muss. So option D is also correct. And last but not least, in option E, we have the noun Strategie, which is feminine singular in accusative, and we want to decline the adjective that is coming before it, besser. And besser is an adjective, but it is in the comparative form, meaning it gets from good into besser. And we also have this indefinite article here, unbestimmte article. And this one has an extra E, so the adjective that is coming next must also get an extra E because it's a feminine noun. So it is not besser, but instead it's bessere. Also muss ich eine bessere Strategie planen. And we have found a mistake. It's E.